And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for New York, they've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Duren with it. Pass to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brunson. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist from Duren.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Out to Bridges. Anunoby has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thompson passes to Harris. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go. Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the years.
And Harris drops them both. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Now here's Towns. Shoots over Duren, and it's Towns missing. Thompson outside. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Cunningham, and he banks in the layup.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here is Harris. In the game against Orlando, very impressive.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Brunson with it, covered by Cunningham. It's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here is Cunningham. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Anunoby outside. Hart outside. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Towns kicks to Brunson. Lets the three fly. Brunson with another miss. Detroit leading by 3. Harris finds Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Now Harris. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Over Hart. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And stolen by Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson looking for an opening. The three does not find the mark. He's made two and missed one now. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 3. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brunson goes in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
That one falls for Brunson. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And here are the Knicks now. 4-point game. Towns finds Bridges. Here's Brunson. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
On the wing, Harris. Defended by Hart. A nice shot by Harris.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Brunson against Cunningham. Towns wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Duran with the screen on Brunson. And Duran slams it in.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duran with the flourish.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Bridges. Now Towns. Hart the pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Over Cunningham. And it's Brunson missing. The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Now, here's Cunningham. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Harris. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Remarkable balance by the veteran Harris, showing he's able to take contact while shooting.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. That's good from Harris. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
On the wing, Harris. Defended by Hart. Harris, good. Harris has got 13.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Hart outside. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Bridges, no one around him. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 6 points for Mikal Bridges. On the wing, Harris. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 6. Brunson outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Cunningham. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. Knicks trail by 4. Robinson finds Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Outside for Robinson. Buries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter, so he's got a permanent green light.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Brunson with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Duran. Outside Robinson, just 5 on the clock. And again, Detroit with the 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 11 points.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Hart. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Holland. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Huerter. Here's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Shamet. Outside, Towns. A floater from downtown. It's good from long range.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space. Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Here's Alvarado. 12 points his last outing. Towns for three. Another three for New York.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Towns. No scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pistons lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Alvarado, following the bucket by the Pistons. Now here's Towns. He's tightly guarded. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And here's LeVert. Right wing. Here's Jenkins. Oh, good with the triple. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Towns. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you so much. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Kevin, back over to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Robinson against Stewart. Robinson down low. It's hauled in by Stewart.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Jenkins. Back to Stewart. And here's Herter. And the 3 off target. Now Alvarado. Outside, Towns. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Towns. trying to end the drought. Deep two from Clarkson. Gets to the corner and buries it. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
Good execution there. Clarkson smooth off the catch.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Pistons, Asar Thompson. He's checked in for LeVert. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. New York on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Cunningham right side. 5 to shoot. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 10. Now, here's Shamet. He has yet to score. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Thompson outside. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Holland, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Brunson gets to Clarkson. Outside, Towns. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 9.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Thompson with the bucket.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside, Towns. And another three for New York.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman, coach, in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball player.
Now, here's Clarkson, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Runs in the pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Jordan Clarkson. And a switcher also for Detroit. Harris is checked in. Down low. Here's Holland, defended by Hart. Here's Cunningham, and he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 11.
Gritty 2 points there from Cunningham. He's added that toughness over time.
Thompson with it, 13 points in the game. Right side Towns. Another miss by Towns.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pistons passing it around. Cunningham for three. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Out left to the wing. Towns for three. And he's good on the three ball. Towns has got 21.
Well, that's the thing about Towns. You hit a three, and it's the big man who gets revenge on the other end.
Pass to Cunningham. This one for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has two here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Now, here's Hart. Hasn't made one yet. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now, Cunningham. Inside, and Thompson throws it down.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
Brunson outside. From the arc. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Thompson left side. Pass to Holland from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson the pass to Hart, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got his first points in this one.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Hollins kicks to Robinson. Thompson outside. Here's Holland. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the three. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his seventh rebound here tonight. Knicks trail by three. Here's Hart. Bridges outside. Towns high post. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. For three, Bridges. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's Towns following the basket by Cade Cunningham. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Pulls it up. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Robinson passes to Holland. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And the Knicks with possession here after the basket by Detroit. New York, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out to Thompson. Outside Robinson. Here's Holland, defended by Bridges. Harris against Towns. Robinson for three. The Knicks pull it in.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Basket counts. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Hart finds Brunson. And that's a foul. Called on Ron Holland. That's his first foul. Duren, he's checked in for Holland. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Anunoby. Cunningham against Brunson. Towns for three. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his fourth assist in this one. The Pistons leading. And here's Cunningham. 19 points in the game. During the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing. The Knicks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He's up the team now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper, and trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look here now at Detroit, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Detroit with the ball. On the court for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Now, here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 21 in the game.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. Brunson, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Back to Harris. Shoots over Brunson. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Hart outside. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Cunningham with it. Brunson picks him up. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bridges outside. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Bridges outside. Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Brunson with a head of steam. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Now you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Cade Cunningham. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. He's averaging 20 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Thompson outside. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. Latrey. Now Cunningham. And he makes that one. Cunningham's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Bridges. He has 6. And that one's good. Brunson.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Cunningham. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. With the shot. And there's another one for the Pistons. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. There's the triple. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Cunningham outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Brunson got it. Good job in the low post. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 33 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Brunson. 25 points in the game. Pass to Town. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Duren.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And he can't get the first one. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number 1 option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Brunson the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pistons leading by 7. On the wing, Harris to the left side wing. Duren finds Harris. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
The grown man strength there from Harris, able to power his way for the finish.
Towns up top. Pass to Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Free throw, no good for Brunson.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Now here is Harris. 19 points in the game. Anunoby with it. At the elbow, Brunson. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Anunoby following the 3 by Detroit. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. And here is Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Thompson passes to Jenkins. Now Duren. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Pass to Jenkins. The 3. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 8. Towns kicks to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hard against Harris. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Man, I'll tell you what. Everything Harris does tonight offensively has been working. He's piling up the points.
Runs in the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pistons leading by 6. Here's Jenkins. He has 5. Pass to Duren. Now here is Robinson. 4 on the clock. There's the lob to Duren. Towns with the steal. Here's Brunson. Over Jenkins. And it's Brunson missing. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Brunson. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Then for the Pistons, Howland, he's checked in for Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Robinson. And so it's New York with it, trailing here by 8. Robinson a screen on Huerter. Here's Clarkson. New York, no good that time either. And for the Pistons, they're shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And Howland gets it to go. Howland's got his first basket of the night.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
It's Robinson, top of the key. And here's Clarkson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Howland. Pistons passing it around. A nice shot by LeVert.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knicks trail by 13. Clarkson outside. To halt the run, and the layup is good. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Kept alive, Duren, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Duren's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Now Shamet. LeVert defending. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Huerter. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Duren. Robinson with the block. And so it's Detroit. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's the three. And Cade Cunningham, good for three. Cunningham's got 40 points.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Towns for three. Rebound, Detroit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Cunningham. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. Pass to Alvarado. Offline with his three. Detroit leading by 14. Here's Herter. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
To the middle. And finished off by Robinson.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Cunningham. From 17 feet out, Robinson pulls it in. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the left wing. Left side, Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Cunningham kicks to Jenkins. Robinson against Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Good, nice job down low. Cunningham's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Harris is checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Jenkins. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Brunson.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. From past the arc. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Jenkins. Cunningham's got 45 points. Towns the screen. From downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Cunningham right side. Harris outside. Here's Jenkins. And another 3 for Detroit.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
So it's New York now, following the 3 by Detroit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Cunningham outside. And he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 47 points.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Robinson finds Brunson. Lets it go from 11, and he connects with the jumper. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half. Pistons leading by 16. Harris outside. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic LU jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Cunningham. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
On the wing, Harris, defended by Towns. Harris against Towns. Here's Cunningham. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got 49 points in the game.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Brunson, left side. Towns finds Clarkson. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 14. Harris passes to Jenkins. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game, so we'll give him a pass on that one.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Bridges in for Jose Alvarado. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 42 in the game.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
Cunningham against Brunson. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knicks trail by 11. To the inside. Here's Hart. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harris outside. Duran up top. Outside Robinson. Pistons passing it around. For three, Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his fifth assist in this one. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. For three, it's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, as his career progresses, Duran needs to improve his free throw shooting numbers.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
And he's good on the second.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duren brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
Now, here's Bridges. Anunoby fires, buries the deep ball.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And here's Cunningham after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Here's Duren. Outside Cunningham. Robinson outside. Up top, Cunningham. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Knicks trail by 12. Brunson with it. And he banks the layup in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brunson against Cunningham. Showing off the post move right there.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Good from Cunningham.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Now here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. Outworking the defense again, Brunson.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
That one falls for Brunson. Now Robinson. Now Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Fires from 14, and down it goes.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
Brunson against Cunningham. Takes the 13-footer. It's off target.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Detroit.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Oh, that's all right.
Outside Harris.
I'll watch it.
Robinson. The 3 doesn't go. Anunoby against Cunningham. And so it's Detroit with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.